Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your Patreon portion of the December Love Focused reading. This is an extension of a YouTube reading on um, your general focus for December. It's November as I'm recording. I'm currently shuffling my little Rider-Waite tarot deck. And what I'm going to do is look at the different major arcana cards that fell for you in your general focus reading. Pull the card before and after each of those major arcana cards to give some more flavor to the situation. Then I'm going to pull some cards and some rings for you. So this is the love focus portion. Let's talk about Venus some more. Venus is doing a trine. Venus is in Scorpio, trining Neptune and Pisces. This is a trine between your 9th house and your 1st house. So long distance trips, higher education, astrology, metaphysics, higher minded ideals, all very much catching your eye right now. You would really like to travel. You would really like to learn more. Right? Venus and Sagittarius in that 10th house. If you're looking for work, now's a really good time. You'll probably be getting a lot of response, which is nice. If you're single and working, you could possibly run into someone who really piques your interest. If you own an online business, you may make some money around the 23rd because you've got some stimulation. It's a square going on between the 2nd house and 11th house. If it's not that, watch your banking because it could be like your online banking being under duress right before Christmas. And that's usually when a lot of financial scams sort of take place, right? I'm going to pull for you now from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. What do the Pisces need to see or hear from this deck for December 2020? You may get some information at the end of the month, like via the internet or through your social media, social networking. And in that 5th house, at the very end of the month, you've got the full moon in your house of romance and recreation and children. Whoa! The advice I would give is that it's time for you to take off your armor and put your sword down. Because, I mean, the Sabian symbol is a small naked girl bends over a pond trying to catch a fish. Well, you can't catch a fish if you're wearing a bunch of clunky armor. It's going to weigh you down. And you can't have your hands full. So put your defenses down, put your armor down, put down the sword in that 5th house. What else do my Pisces need to see from this deck? December 2020. It's like things are getting really, feels like it's unraveling. Getting messy. Okay. Now, from the Rebel deck, for my Pisces love book. Whoa! Holy crap, that thing flew. Let's see if I can get it without knocking everything over. Y'all should see my little recording setup. It's so funny. I've got my microphone on something completely different from where I've got my laptop. But we making it work. Pisces, December 2020. Love focused. Okay. I'll take the bottom card. Now I'm going to look into the Tarot of Sexual Magic deck for my Pisces for this December love-focused reading. What do the Pisces need to see or hear from this deck? You're really focused on your career. You're really focused on your status. You're really focused on responsibilities. What else do the Pisces need to see from this deck? Okay, we've got the Four of Wands, celebration, safety, home. But they're not face to face, focusing on oneself. We have the Seven of Cups, which deals with so many choices, some indecision, and getting lost in fantasy, which is fantasy, that 12th house with Jupiter and Saturn in it. I can almost see it like a balloon blowing up and then being popped. Six of Cups. It's nostalgia, sentimental. It's a sentimental vibe. Kindness can be involved, possibly help, asking for, or giving. She also looks like she's spying on someone. The World card popped. The World deals with a completion of a cycle, wholeness, attainment, a celebration, possibly of life. The World is also associated with the planet Saturn, which is going to be moving into your 12th house. We have the King of Chalices. That would be the King of Cups. There's a need for you to acknowledge your deep feelings. You have been drowning out emotions, and that is not healthy. From the from the Angel, Romance Angel Oracle deck. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. 10th house focus, you've been doing a lot of hashtag adulting. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We are prone to playing out the cycles that we were raised in until we acknowledge them and heal them. This could be an issue that you are coming up against. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Another thing, soulmates aren't necessarily just romantically linked. Soulmates are people who are like guides that you have soul contracts with, that these are significant people that help shape and mold and build you up. But there are other soulmate contracts that are there to test that building up. Honor both. It says it's time for you to rebel. The Rebel deck says it's time to rebel. Because fuck it. Oh, this is so Pisces. Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some really cool shit. And the wake up theme is, I mean, yeah. You're going to be tired with Saturn in that 12th house. You may have an overactive mind. I'm going to pull some rings for you now. That's what you're hearing. Have an overactive mind keeping you awake at night. Addictions. Self-sabotage. All 12 house things. And Jupiter's going to be there too, so Jupiter can make it bigger. Jupiter's like a hot air balloon. It just makes it bigger. Whatever's there, whatever it walks into, it just makes it bigger. It doesn't flip switches, it just makes bigger. What do the Pisces need to see from my runes? What else do they need to see or hear for the month of December love focus reading? Okay. Saturn, right here. We spoke about that one enough. The Sun. The Sun is new beginnings, honors, awards, acknowledgement, material wealth in some cases, but significant change. The Sun, astrologically speaking, is running through your 10th and 11th house, career, status, reputation, and social networking. The Eye is awakening, perception changing, sudden realization, envisioning, an urge to explore or observe. Waves. It's connected to water. Solitude. It's unstable. Sacrificing. Intuition. Deals with mystery and spirituality. Harvest. Deals with personal responsibility, benefits, growth, reward, and abundance. This comes from your work, your hand. Mars. Mars has been going through a retrograde motion in Aries since September. Mars has been in your second house, either stimulating a need for growth or stimulating a bunch of growth in that area of life. Now, the major arcana cards that I pulled for you, it's interesting because the Empress is reversed in this trio, but we have the Emperor standing behind her. The Emperor has her back. The Empress doesn't feel like she's abundant. She doesn't feel nurturing. She doesn't feel fertility, and she does not feel like life is in bloom right now. But the Emperor has her back. The Emperor is providing that structure and stability and giving rules and offering power so that she can turn it into this Six of Wands. Because the Six of Wands deals with success and accolades and achievement. So it may be that you feel like you're being overworked by somebody who's like possibly an Aries in your life, because that's an Emperor association. But they're trying to make you be your best self. They're trying to make you work at your highest level, so that you can have that success. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which deals with patiently waiting for your plans to bear fruit. This is like waiting for the grapes on the vine to yield fruit, to bear it to harvest. And then we have the Sun, right side up, with success and happiness and all will be well. And then we've got the Knight of Swords, fiercely determined aggressively pursuing your goals. Career is heavy on the mind. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are starting an online business because of all of the 11th house stuff that's going on. Remember, that conjunction is going to be seeding something for 20 years. So the echoes of what's going on right now will be playing out in that 12th house for you for some time. I love you. Thank you so much for being here and investing in me, in my work, so that I can reinvest it in my studies and decks so I can provide the messages that Spirit wants to bring to you every month. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you for the 2021 videos very soon. Patreon gets fed first, so it will be up here before it goes live on YouTube. But it will eventually go live on YouTube. All right. I love y'all. Bye.